After building my first and only successful dropshipping store, which generated $190,000 in sales, I failed miserably. I tried replicating my success again, and I tried finding the second winning product, but after months of trying and thousands of dollars spent, I just couldn't make it work again. So what I decided to do is to reach out for help one last time. But this time, I didn't ask for help and fake gurus from YouTube, and I didn't pay them thousands of dollars like I did before, but instead, I asked to you guys for help. So a couple of weeks ago, I published a post on my social medias asking you guys to point out all of the different mistakes I have done in the last 1.5 years and basically criticize my entire work. Now, in this video, I'm going to share with you 2 biggest mistakes that pretty much 90% of you guys pointed out, and I'm going to tell you how I'm planning to fix them, recreate my entire strategy so that all of us can use that in our businesses and hopefully succeed one more time. So, let's go. In January 2022, I decided to spend all of my time and all of my money for the entire year to test the dropshipping business model. I wanted to see if complete newbie just like me can really build successful dropshipping business from nothing. And if you've been following me for some time, then you know that in the first 7 months, I've done courses, coachings, I tested 26 different products, I spent $18,000, nothing worked for me. But in July, I found my first lucky winner, and lucky is a key word here because this one lucky winner, first of all, generated over $190,000 in sales for me over the 6 or 7 months period, and it made me to believe that dropshipping is actually working. Heck, I was making even upwards to $1,000 in profit per day some days, so it really gave me a motivation and belief and excitement towards this entire journey. So then what I decided to do is to take all of the profits that I generated and reinvest them back into the business. I didn't take even 1 cent back into my pocket. I reinvested 100% of the profits because I really wanted to find my second winning product to make this thing more stable and put the stamp on it that it actually really works. Unfortunately, 8 months after finding my winning product and reinvesting all of the profits, I still couldn't find the second winning product. I was gutted. I just literally had no idea why that is. I tried to re-evaluate my entire journey, rewatch all of my videos, trying to understand what happened in the first place when I found my first winning product. And I just couldn't understand what I actually did to find this winning product. Later on, I came to the conclusion that it was just a pure luck. I selected a product from 𝗥𝗲𝗰, I put some money behind this product on TikTok, and suddenly it worked, and hey, I was making a lot of money. But there was no real strategy, real plan behind why this actually worked. After losing another $10,000 on ads and trying to find a second winning product and spending another 7 or 8 months and not making it work, eventually in March 2023, I said, that's it. I just can't handle it anymore. It's too emotionally draining. I just can't make it work. And I decided to give up. However, 2 months after announcing that I'm quitting dropshipping, I just couldn't let it go. I have this feeling inside me that it was working for me. I had it in my hands. I was making sometimes even $1,000 in profit in one day. It was working so well. I felt like I was riding this successful wave and it just felt so damn good. To the point that I just can't let it go. I need to try and make it work again. So what I decided to do a couple of weeks ago is to make a post on YouTube and on my other social medias asking all of you guys who've been following me for the past 1.5 years to point out with as much criticism as possible what in your opinion I did wrong all of this time. I've received probably close to 100 messages and comments and everything put together, and to my surprise, most of them, like 90% of them, pointed out two exactly same things. The first one was that my product selection was very, very poor, and the second one was that I was spending way too much money on testing ads. When I first received a couple of messages from you guys, I was like, nah, that can't be true, because when it comes to product selection, I basically went through many different coachings from people like AC Hampton, 𝗥𝗲𝗰𝗵 𝗧𝗏𝗍, and I put all of their knowledge together and I created my own product research method and validation method based on those guys and their coachings. But I didn't want to just leave it there, and I decided to dig deeper. I decided to start watching other gurus on YouTube, and not actually gurus this time, but people just like me who are just documenting their journey, like Mikey again, or his mentor Michael, and many other people who look a lot more legitimate. They don't really have any courses or coachings, they are just sharing their journey. And what I found was that my product validation process, if you like, was broken. It was not even close to being strong enough or good enough to actually find winning products. What I mean by that is my product research and validation method consisted of 6 simple points. The product needed to have at least $20 of profit margin, needed to sell well on AliExpress and Amazon, needed to have good ratings, needed to be trending on Google Trends. Basically what you find on 90% of YouTube videos. But that's exactly what those people were teaching me in their courses. But what I found out now is that this is not enough. My product selection method should be a lot more ruthless. I should be eliminating 99 of the products I find, meaning that I would be testing a lot less products, but only the products that had 10 different validation points, like they were selling for some other dropshippers with average stores, right? And ideally more than just one dropshipper, not brands, but actual dropshippers. They needed to have obviously wow factor, and there is entire 10 points list that I have now created based on the different videos I've watched on YouTube. And this is going to be my new product research and validation process. It's going to have 10 points, and I'm only going to test products if the product seriously ticks all of the 10 points. And only then I'm going to put money behind the product. Now, when it comes to the second point, you guys told me that I was spending way too much money on testing products, and I just couldn't believe that. Like, this was the point where I was arguing against for probably a month or 3 weeks since you gave me all of that advice. I was like, it's impossible. You need to spend a lot of money on ads on Facebook or TikTok to make the algorithm learn about your audience, and you need to be spending at least $500 per product to make it work. But now I understand that it's not true. Yes, you may spend $500 or $1,000 per product when testing it, but it doesn't mean you need to lose this much money, right? When product doesn't bring you any sale or bring you only like 2 sales after spending $100, you should probably ditch it and move on to the next one. What I did is, because I had received this single or maybe 2 sales, I was like, okay, there's potential there, and I was trying to make it work. When in reality, if product didn't come close to breaking even after spending $100, I probably should have let it go, right? If it did come close to breaking even, I could put more money behind it because I'm making some money back, right? So I wouldn't lose that much money when testing products. So what I decided to do now is, to conclude this entire video, is to take your advice, guys, reevaluate everything I've done, restructure my entire strategy, make it a lot more strict, so I only test few products, but those that really have a potential to be winners, and document my journey one more time. I made it work once, so now I think I can do it again with a much more carefully put together strategy. So what I decided to do is to start a new Discord server for all of you guys so we can join it together. We're going to be exchanging different strategies, different knowledge in this Discord server, and just talk together and help each other to move forward. I'm not a guru, I just want to be a part of community that helps to move each other forward, if you like. So my next video will be basically testing the first product. I'm not sure when that's going to be because I need to find that product, but I'm going to document the entire process of me finding the product and then testing it, and let's see if we can make it work again. So now, if you like this video, make sure to stay tuned, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video to help me push it further, because the more people see it, the more people will join the Discord server, the more knowledge we can gather together and hopefully move this thing forward. So click on the link below, join the server right now, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.